The international situation surrounding the Korean Peninsula is rapidly evolving. We'll delve into the details. Joining us is Kim Si-hee from the Political and Foreign Affairs team. So Kim, there's been an announcement that Chairman Kim Jong-un will be standing to the left of President Xi Jinping, which seems to have been made quite suddenly. Chairman Kim is likely preparing for his visit to China. What's the atmosphere like?
Our MBN Beijing bureau, which isn't far from Tiananmen Square, has been told they can't be in the office starting the day before the Victory Day. This is Kim Jong-un's first multilateral stage appearance, and it's the first time since the end of the Cold War that the leaders of North Korea, China, and Russia are gathering in one place, so the significance is quite heavy and security is said to be extremely tight. Beginning from the day prior to Victory Day, the roads surrounding Tiananmen Square are strictly closed, thus banning all public transportation. Furthermore, even the windows of certain buildings overlooking the notable Chang'an Avenue, which distinctly crosses Tiananmen Square, are clearly instructed not to be opened. From yesterday, flying drones in central Beijing has been banned. The Tiananmen Square parade venue itself is under complete restriction, making access difficult. This careful prioritization stems from a notable incident that occurred during Chairman Kim's visit to Hanoi for the North Korea-US summit held back in 2019. A scene caught everyone's attention where Chairman Kim stopped at Nanning Station in China, smoking a cigarette while his sister, Vice Director Kim Yo-chong, held an ashtray with both hands, and it's been talked about ever since. The situation was even mocked at the time, so from China's perspective, they're ramping up security to prevent a similar incident and show consideration for North Korea.
You just mentioned that security has been tightened, but can we still predict Chairman Kim Jong-un's movements or where he might be headed?
Yes, there was discussion about whether he'd travel by plane or train. Ultimately, he is traveling in a fully equipped, multifunctional, bulletproof train. North Korea's exclusive jet, Changmai No. 1, is antiquated, and considering China's proximity, the train is more practical. However, given its bulky bulletproof design and North Korea's aging rail network, it is estimated to move slowly at 50 km/h, taking over 20 hours for the journey. In past visits, Chairman Kim inspected economic sites beyond Beijing, implying he may have additional stops planned for this journey. If he plans to attend the Victory Day events, departing tonight or tomorrow morning ensures time for such visits.
But isn't it noteworthy that our National Assembly Speaker, Woo Won-shik, is also attending the Victory Day event? Where will he be seated?
However, as he isn't the highest official, he probably won't stand in the central positions for prominent figures. Instead, Speaker Woo will likely position himself further from President Xi, positioned behind several prominent leaders. There's also curiosity about whether Chairman Woo will stand closer to President Putin or Chairman Kim Jong-un. Typically, when world leaders attend such events, seating arrangements are made by considering diplomatic relations between the countries. There are analyses suggesting that Chairman Kim's position might be a little distant from Chairman Woo's. However, Chief Political Secretary Woo Sang-ho mentioned that Chairman Woo and Chairman Kim are acquainted.
It is notable that Chairman Woo Won-shik and Chairman Kim Jong-un have previously shared a friendly drink together during the Inter-Korean summit. They are not strangers who would pretend not to know each other.
We ought to pay very close attention to whether Chairman Kim will cross paths with him, and if they might indeed exchange at least a fleeting glance during this significant Victory Day event.
By the way, there's strong speculation suggesting that Chairman Kim's sudden trip to China is perhaps linked to ongoing discussions with US President Trump. Don't you agree?
Yeah, that's right. We can't be certain yet, but interestingly, before meeting President Trump, Chairman Kim always visited China. From March 2018 through June 2019, amid the North Korea-US summits, he engaged with President Xi approximately 5 separate times. Moreover, looking at North Korea's reaction after the South Korea-US summit, they are quite critical of President Lee Jae-myung, but they don't mention US President Donald Trump at all. Given ongoing concerns about the alliance between North Korea, China, and Russia, the US will probably be watching closely as well. For Chairman Kim, who desires recognition for North Korea as a legitimate state, standing alongside influential leaders like Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin greatly elevates his stature. There's also a chance they might discuss the situation, including the South Korea and US summit, with President Xi and President Putin. There's speculation that Chairman Kim, having already faced setbacks in negotiations with the US over denuclearization, might be trying to shake things up on the Korean Peninsula.
We'll conclude here for today. That was Kim Si-hee from the Politics Diplomacy team.